high up in the clouds now. It's tough, but we're nearly there.
Good morning, welcome to day 12 of mine and Jimmy's Haute Route journey. We're heading off on quite a big journey today. Heading off from the Schwarzhorn Hotel, just behind us there. We stayed last night in Gruben to a place called St Nicklaus. But on the way, if the weather's favourable, I'm going to attempt to do the Schwarzhorn summit, which is of the same name as this hotel we're staying in. That's 3,200 metres above sea level. The pass itself is just below 2.9, so when we get to the pass we're going to decide whether the weather's favourable enough to do the summit as well. If we do the summit, it's about a 12-mile journey. It's 4,600 feet ascent, and it's a big drop down to St Nicklaus at 7,000 feet of descent. So quite a big day on our hands. 12.1 mile I think it is. So we'll see what the day brings. But the weather's looking okay at the moment, but I think it's due to come in about dinner time, so that'll be probably perfect timing for doing that summit. But we'll see how it pans out.
Nice to see the clouds. It's a bit more atmospheric this morning. Eventually, after a pretty tough climb, we reached the Walkers Pass. The views weren't the best, as we were high up in the clouds, but we did have a decision to make. Would we continue over the pass towards St Nicklaus, or take our chances that we'd get a break in the clouds and push on a further 300 metres higher and summit the 3,200 metre Schwarzhorn? Well, you only live once, and we couldn't let this one go.
There's Jimmy, lad. There's Jimmy, getting up it. Keep our fingers crossed. Top of the Schwarzhorn. Come on, keep clear. Come on, son. There you go.
There's a T-piece.
Aye. Not really going to clear it like that, but that's the top. Look at that, Jimmy.
There's the top, Jimmy, just about in the clear.
Looking back down on Gruben.
after all the sunny weather we'd had, it was a welcome change to see the clouds rolling over the top of the pass. But based on the weather I could see, I was still hopeful and optimistic that when we reached the top of the summit, we would be blessed with a clear top.
So, me and Jimmy made it at the top of the Swart Horn. Just getting a bit of a clearing now. Stand at 3,200 metres above sea level. Highest we've ever been in our lives in terms of climbing summits. So, getting a bit of a break in the clouds. So if you just pan around now, you'll see across the tops there, just here. I think the weather's come back in a second, so we'll probably lose it shortly. But quite special to be this high. So we'll now go ahead down to about 6,500 feet climb back down into
Oh Jimmy, you remind us.
St Nicklaus. So looks like the clouds are coming back in, so we'll head off and catch you later.
Tucked behind the rocks of the summit cairn, came across this photograph of a nice fella stood in front of the Matterhorn. Not sure who it is, but presumed the Schwarzhorn summit must have been of special significance to him. We'd noticed quite a stark difference in temperature between the top of the summit and the pass itself, so we didn't hang around long and started heading back down towards the pass, negotiating our way down through the large boulder-filled reach, eventually reaching the pass. This particular section was one of the first times on the whole route where we didn't have any views, but it didn't last long, and after a relatively short trek through the mist, gradually, bit by bit, the clouds started to clear again. So on the remainder of the journey down to St Nicklaus, the views were what I would call atmospheric, albeit obscured. It was a nice change. during the lower levels of the path down to St Nicklaus, we passed several of these curious family shrines. Closer to the town, we also came across the local lumberjacks clearing the fallen trees. I have to say, in a very efficient manner, using this helicopter. Doesn't look like a bad hotel for the night. We'd better get a good night's sleep, Jimmy, because what a day would be in store for tomorrow.